Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to share with you guys my journey to eating healthier. I know I'm not perfect, so I'm not too much focused on like counting calories at the moment. My goal is to make better choices and like slowly swap out the junk food, the fast food, and just like feel better about myself. I want to show you guys what my day looks like as I try to eat these balanced meals and just like making sure I'm not skipping any meals to the point where I get so hungry that I make choices that I end up like regretting. It's all about creating a lifestyle that I can stick to and hopefully having fun along the way. If you are looking for a realistic, beginner-friendly, healthy eating inspo, please do stick around to find out what I'm eating today. So for breakfast, I decided to start my day with something super simple but still healthy. I bought these frozen strawberries at the grocery store and I am obsessed with them. And so I just use oat milk as the base. I just put it in my little blender and then added some frozen berries. They're so refreshing and give that sweet flavor without honestly me needing to add any sugar to it. I also put in like a scoop of protein powder because one of my goals is to make sure I'm eating like enough so I don't end up starving later in the day, and the protein really helps keep me full. And it turns regular smoothie into like more of like a complete meal, which I love. Honestly, this is like my favorite breakfast ever because like they're so quick and easy and I can make them in like less than 5 minutes. Honestly, it just makes me feel so good knowing that I started my day with something nutritious instead of like skipping breakfast or grabbing fast food. It's little choices. So for lunch, I decided to experiment a little and make a green goddess pasta. It's super simple, but it feels like kind of fancy at the same time. So I basically started by boiling some spinach, and instead of just like draining the water, I saved the same water to cook my pasta in. I love doing that because it keeps a lot of like the nutrients in the pot, and it gives the pasta like this really pretty green tint. While the pasta was cooking, I worked on the sauce. I added like the boiled spinach to a blender, along with some chickpeas, fresh garlic, and a squeeze of lime juice for brightness. Then I added just like a little bit of the pasta water to help everything blend in together into like a smooth, creamy sauce. It looked super green, and I honestly wasn't sure how it was gonna taste at first. But then when the pasta was ready, I poured the sauce right over it, mixed everything together, and then sprinkled some red chili flakes on top for a little bit of spice. And you guys, it turned out way better than I expected. The sauce was creamy and garlicky. The lime added a nice freshness, and the chili flakes like gave it a perfect kick. And I really did like how this lunch was like super filling without being too heavy. So, for my afternoon snack, I put together like a cute little snack box, and honestly, it was such a vibe. I used this cute little container I got off of like Amazon. It makes everything feel more organized and fun to eat. I filled mine with like celery sticks, some carrots, a scoop of hummus for dipping, and I also added some yogurt. This one's Greek yogurt, topped with like some granola, and of course, a piece of dark chocolate that my sister bought me. I thought this was such a sweet little treat to include. I paired it up with a huge glass of ice water because I've been trying to like stay on top of drinking more water throughout the day. Having everything laid out in a snack box like this actually made it way more enjoyable, and it kept me from like reaching for like chips or something quick and less healthy. It felt like I was snacking with intention of just like with intention instead of like just grabbing whatever. Plus, it held me over perfectly like until dinner. This was like just me enjoying it. I couldn't finish the whole thing because I was still so full from like the pasta. For dinner, I tried out a recipe I actually found on TikTok. It was like this cucumber buffalo salad, and it ended up being so easy and flavorful. I started by slicing up the cucumber and onion as thin as I possibly could, and then like I just tossed them into a container. After that, I added like a spoonful of like Greek yogurt, a squeeze of lime juice, a little olive oil, plus some salt and pepper for like seasoning. And then to make it like more filling, I mixed in some like shredded chicken and of course the star of the show, buffalo sauce. Once everything was in the container, I just like shook it like really fast. What I love about like this dinner is how simple it was. It didn't take much effort like at all, but it still felt like a complete meal because the chicken added protein, and the cucumber kept it super refreshing. The buffalo sauce gave it so much flavor and honestly hit the spot without me feeling heavy or weighed down. Definitely one of those recipes I'll keep in rotation for when I want something quick but like satisfying. And this is just me finishing up my dinner and just drinking water.